Good evening once again everybody, and we are on to part 2 of our Eyes of the Beast 4 review. Now we have a match between Takafumi Ito and John Renfroe. Renfroe is a large human, and he's sporting some old school striped bodybuilding shorts, which I always think are cool. He's also got Maurice Smith in his corner. Ito waits until the last 20 seconds of his song and then sprints out to the ring. He's wearing his usual snapback hat and yellow and red trunks. His cornerman nearly stacks on the way into the ring. The match begins, and we see where Ito wants this match to be. He fakes a shot and then shoots in directly afterwards, which is actually quite a nice technique. He passes John Renfroe's guard and then steps over to mount and jumps on an armbar, but he's far too loose, doesn't get his leg across the face, and John stacks up into him. Ito tries to maintain top position, but he gives up his back and John grabs onto him. Unfortunately for John, he doesn't have that much grappling experience. Ito soon drives into him, takes top inside John's guard, and shucks his head out to take top position proper. He then almost immediately steps over to mount. Ito grapevines John's legs to maintain position, and John bridges, and then throws up a TK Scissors, which is a cool mount escape, but it puts him into leg lock position, and he doesn't want to screw around there, so he grabs the ropes for an escape. On the restart, Ito fakes another shot, and then gets in deep on a single after eating a slap or two from John. John doesn't really have any significant offense from his back, but does throw up a couple of nasty looking upkicks. Ito tires of working in John's guard and decides to sit back on an Achilles lock after a short amount of work. John wants absolutely nothing to do with the leg lock fight and immediately jumps on the ropes. Once they are back on their feet, Ito throws out a lazy kick, circles away from John's hand, and then throws out a very fakey jab before shooting in on another single and getting John down. John has Ito in what looks like a half butterfly guard, but the look of effort on John's face leads me to believe that he doesn't really know what he's doing on the ground. Ito works a pass on his legs and then sits back on a leg lock. Unfortunately for John, the finish is inevitable. Even if he grabs the ropes, he's got no rope escapes left, so when Ito catches the heel hook, he is forced to tap. Ito seems pretty happy about the whole thing, throws out a fist, yells to the crowd, and once John Renfroe can stand up again, they shake hands and hug. Not a very competitive match, but interesting nonetheless.